Hello lovely people and welcome back to my channel. I know the year isn't over yet, but for this Bookish Friday I just wanted to show you my favorite books of 2019. I made a top 3 and even though some books came really close, I think these are my absolute favorites of the year. And I don't really think I'm gonna read a book still that will top that, but well, you never know, then I might have to make another video about this. But for now, the first book I read this year is definitely one of my favorites. It's The Accidental Further Adventures of the 100-Year-Old Man. Try to say that 10 times very fast. By Jonasson. It's a sort of sequel to his first book, The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out of the Window and Disappeared. I think he just has a thing for long titles. And we follow the trail of, let me think, what's he called again? Alan again. And he just goes on a lot of other crazy adventures on his 100th birthday. And, well, I just really love the book and I just absolutely love how they look as well. I have all his books, also The Girl Who Saved the King of Sweden and Hitman Anders and The Meaning of It All in these editions, and I love them so much. They look so pretty and so happy. And well, it's just definitely one of my favorite books. I'm not a huge fan of fantasy novels, but still there's one in this list that is a fantasy novel. Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. I never thought I would put this on my favorite books of the year list, but I did. We started watching the series on Amazon Prime. I absolutely loved the first episode. I think mostly because of David Tennant, but still. And then I picked up the book as well, which we already had, because, well, boyfriend loves fantasy. And, well, it was so amazing, and I was surprised at how well they stuck to the book in the series. It was almost literal sometimes. And it's just a really amazing book. It's so funny. It's about the apocalypse and the Antichrist and all that, and all sorts of things go wrong. Crazy things happen. It's just a really amazing book and also a really amazing series on Amazon Prime. So that's why it made the list. And I think my third favorite of the year isn't gonna be much of a surprise. I could put on the whole series, but I just chose the last one, The Labyrinth of Spirits by Ruiz Zafon. This was new for me. I reread the first 3 parts of the series, so I could read this one after it, because the first 3 parts I read in 2015 or something. So I wanted to reread them all. This book is heavy. And then finish off with the last part in the series, and it was so amazing. It was more than I expected it to be. It was such a perfect ending to an amazing series. And it's definitely one of my favorites of this year, and possibly one of my favorites of all time. Because he's such an amazing writer and you just really get sucked into the story. And even though this is quite a big book, it's almost 900 pages, I just couldn't put it down and I finished it quite quickly. And well, it's just amazing. So those were my favorite books of the year. As I said, the year isn't over yet and I might still read more books, but I don't think they will trump these books because they were so amazing. Anyhow, let me know in the comments down below if you have read any of these books and what you thought of them. What were your favorite books of the year? Let me know as well. And well, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. And then I'll see you in the next one next week. Bye!